780.
780.
Go ahead.
Today's episode, 786 Pizza in Sun Valley.
786 degrees pizza in Sun Valley.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
Okay, anyway.
So, so it's 786 degrees is in another strip mall it's kind of was in like an industrial area.
It was kind of scary.
Yeah, it was in this very weird area. I don't even know where I was. But, nonetheless, it's fine. Some of the best restaurants are in places like that.
Sure. Well, I mean, come on. Gorilla Pizza.
Yeah, it was in a
strip mall.
Tucked way in the back. 786 degrees. I'm not sure what I was expecting here either. It is a Middle Eastern pizza restaurant. All of the items.
Well, not all. Most
of them. I don't have the list here, but
because they also had a Korean style pizza.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yep.
It seemed as if most of the customers there were Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
And many of the pizzas were Middle Eastern style, or they had Middle Eastern ingredients on them.
Yeah, tikka masala
which is
pizza.
something we haven't encountered yet. That's actually a new thing. So it seems to be that seems to be their niche. And I'm not sure if that's because the area where the restaurant is primarily Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But in any case, the one thing though that I thought was very weird was the signs that were everywhere. Literally, the place was plastered with signage. Signage telling you where you were, signage telling you that this was pizza lovers parking, the best pizza
in California by USA Today.
Well, that was on the pizza box, but all over the side of the restaurant were all of these kind of plaques and things that kind of pointed to the fact that this is the best pizza in the entire city of Los Angeles, hands down. Not quite.
No. And on the box, not only did it say it's the best pizza in California by USA Today, but
no, it didn't say that. It said the best restaurant in California by USA Today.
And the best restaurant or pizza, best restaurant rating with 5 ratings by, what is it?
Yelp.
So, and my favorite was the best pizza in the nation by the Food Network.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that was on my side of the box.
Oh.
So your side of the box had something different than my side.
I mean, if you're going to say that, you
better bring it.
You bring it. Exactly. And I think Thomas Keller's probably going to have an argument about the best restaurant in California.
In the nation, even.
Yeah. Anyway, once you can get beyond that, an interesting list of pizzas.
It was a good chuckle though. We laughed.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a chuckle. We ended up ordering the Burj Khalifa, and that is, kind of bear with us here, is a honey infused with hot and spicy authentic Dakoos tomato sauce, which is a Middle Eastern tomato sauce.
Yeah.
With chopped and charred 3 kinds of beef.
3 kinds of beef.
Yeah.
So regular beef, veal, and maybe sacred. Because cows are sacred with them, isn't it?
No, that's India.
Okay, never mind.
Just Emirati Akkawi cheese. I don't know. I'm probably screwing this name up badly. fresh mozzarella, sea salt, extra virgin olive oil, peppers, onions, roasted sesame, and fresh ground basil. Now the pizza came out, and first of all, it was a $26 pizza. So it was probably one of the most expensive pizzas that we've gotten so far.
It was small.
It was it was a personal size pizza. So most of the pizzas we get are usually a shareable size.
Good size, yeah.
This one was definitely, I would consider this a personal size pizza, and it was about $5 more than any of the other pizzas that we've had so far.
Yeah.
So because this is the best restaurant in California, I suppose it warrants the high price tag. But anyway, it was a little. By the way, it is I believe it's a wood-fired pizza.
It was.
It was a little overdone.
Well, it was charred, but the kicker, the downside of it, it was also soggy.
Yeah, so typically this kind of pizza, you want the crust to hold up to the ingredients, and
right.
This was very soupy.
Yeah.
The crust itself was not the ingredients, but the crust itself was very loose. So you couldn't really pick it. You had to like pick it up with two hands and kind of go like this. You couldn't.
Yeah.
You couldn't just pick it up with one hand and fold it like you would a regular slice. Now the flavor was actually interesting. I thought it was good. It wasn't bad. It was just, I think the thing is the flavor. I was not expecting the flavors. I think it's probably the Middle Eastern. I think it's probably the tomato sauce with the kind of Middle Eastern ingredients in the sauce. And I don't know why I wouldn't have expected it, because I read what the ingredients were, but it just had a very interesting flavor to it. And I had to kind of like process that for a minute and kind of think, okay, what am I eating? It was good. I thought it was good. It was not the best pizza that we've had.
No, and in the beef, now that I'm remembering, the beef on the pizza didn't have like a red meat flavor to it. It was more mild, like it was maybe like a turkey meatball is what it tasted like. The meat was very mild. It wasn't like red meat. It wasn't beef. It didn't taste that way.
Well, it was beef because
that's what it said, of course.
Yeah.
But it was just a mild taste to the beef. I thought. I don't know about you.
I did not taste the beef at all. There was texture from the beef, but the tomato sauce was so it overpowered. The tomato sauce was very powerful. So I didn't really taste a lot of the other ingredients other than the tomato sauce. And there was a lot of texture in the other ingredients, but not a lot of other flavors. I was really kind of honing in on the tomato sauce and not picking up many of the other flavors.
I think there was a lot of tomato sauce, and I think it was very lacking in the other ingredients. I thought it was very sporadic.
Yeah, I didn't pay that close attention. By the time we got the pizza, it was late. We were tired. We had waited. How long did we wait?
We waited 40 minutes.
We waited 40 minutes in the car for the pizza to come out because the restaurant itself was very busy. There were a lot of people inside. They had outside tables, but it was like Cedars-Sinai operating room. It was the lighting was very harsh. And they had those kind of metal grated tables, and it just didn't.
It wasn't appealing.
It was not an appealing. It was not a cute, quaint outdoor seating area. No. It was very utility, and you didn't want to be there and sitting at the table. So we got out of the car when the pizza was ready. We got the pizza, we sat down, and we did have it outside at the table.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still trying to process it. I'm trying to I didn't dislike the pizza. That's the thing. I'm trying to figure out, did I like it or did I not like it?
Yeah.
And I think it was just, I was so confused by the flavors that I wasn't sure what to think about it. It wasn't bad. It actually tasted, the flavors tasted good. This is the thing. The texture was way off for me. I think if the pizza crust was crispy with the flavors that it had,
Okay.
I think it would have been pretty decent. But the fact that it was the odd flavors that we're not used to on a pizza, and the crust itself was very soggy, very, very soggy.
Yeah, the crust definitely absorbed a lot of the moisture
Yeah.
into it while baking. And I think that's because of the lack of ingredients that were placed on the top. I think if there was more cheese or something that could absorb.
No, I think there was a lot of, I think it was the sauce. There was a lot of sauce on it that just made it soggy, and it sat in the box probably. I don't know how long it was sat in the box before we picked it up, but I think, that kind of pizza, it needs to come out of the oven and you need to have it, they need to yank it out of the oven and put it right in front of you.
Right.
Not sit inside of a box for any amount of time at all.
Yeah.
And I think that was it basically steamed itself in the box, I think, is what happened. But anyway, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm in between again. But it wasn't bad. I guess I would give it a thumbs up. What about you? Are you gonna give it a meh?
I'm just on the fence with this one also. I don't know. I'm kind of in between.
Yeah, I'm in between. I just don't.
I want to give it. I want to give it
I don't
an
want to be cruel
opportunity.
about it.
Yeah, I want to give it an opportunity to again, but
I wouldn't give it an opportunity again because it was just expensive for what it was.
yeah, it was very expensive. I thought that $26 for that pizza. That it was not. That was
Yeah,
very
that's the only
expensive.
that would be the only reason why I wouldn't give it another chance. Because I mean, for the amount of money that it costs,
Yeah.
I mean, they could totally. I mean, it could be ruined again.
I think I have to give it a meh. I think
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I don't think I can give it a full thumbs up.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It just it had a lot of problems with the texture, and I think maybe if I had got a different pizza, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not like we had expectations about the
Well, we
pizza.
did have expectations because they told us it was the best pizza in the United
no,
States.
we read that on the box.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, you go into it with that expectation.
Well, I mean, it made us laugh. That's
Yeah.
anyway.
So
It was okay.
I'm going to give it a meh.
Okay.
So next week's episode is going to be interesting because we're going to go to the
fair.
we're going to LA County Fair, where there's all kinds of fun food, and they do have pizza.
They do.
So we're going to have some pizza at the fair, and then we're also going to have some other things potentially for the show. So a little bit of a break from pizza.
More than likely it'll be bad, but it's just for fun.
Probably a deep fried pickle or something deep fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or
How about a deep fried stick of butter?
didn't they have that?
Didn't they, or do they?
I think they do, don't they?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
You
they
can
had
get that.
crazy stuff like that.
You can get that.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it.
LA County Fair next week. We'll
All
see you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.